What's happening now, Mr. Kaminsky?
You're about to meet your grandmother.
What? Remember, it is nature, not medicine, that cures. As a nurse, your first duty is to assist nature.
But how do I learn what nature requires?
Always trust your experience. It is better than any theory you read in a book. Oh my, that's Florence Nightingale! We must be on the Crimea battlefield!
Is that anything like Crimea River? I cry a river over you.
Strive to be a good observer. If you cannot get the habit of observation one way or the other, you might as well give up being a nurse. For example, what do you observe to be the problem with this patient?
Oh, it's so dark, I can't even see anything.
Precisely. This patient needs more light and more fresh air. The air within must be as pure as the air without.
Well, that certainly disqualifies you, Gomer.
What in blazes is going on here, Nurse Nightingale? I'll thank you to not disturb the peaceful slumber of my patient.
If they do not get fresh air and light, their slumber will indeed be an internal one.
How dare you question my judgment and authority? What gives you the right?
The best interest of my patients gives me the right, and I will always act when I can see a better way.
That's right.
As it is, sir, you have built this infirmary over a cesspool.
I must protest your insubordination, Miss Nightingale.
And I must protest your failure in personal hygiene. When was the last time you washed your hands? I thought as much. Kindly remove yourself from this patient's presence until you have removed that filth from your person.
You haven't heard the last of this, Miss Nightingale. You have overstepped your bounds once too often. Get out of my way.
Wow, she wasn't afraid to speak up at all. Now that's taking the lead.
That was so courageous, but aren't you afraid he'll have you dismissed? Then who will take care of these patients?
You must never forget that you are the best advocate for your patient. And if you do your work with simplicity and singleness of heart, you need not be afraid to speak out. To do less would be to accept the intolerable. Patience and resignation are just other words for carelessness and indifference. Never fail to speak and act boldly when you can see a better way. You owe it to your patients. Though they're only passing through, to their care you must be true, and you should never